Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Hello to all of my motivators family. How are you all doing? Happy Monday, happy new week. Um, I thought I'd just do a pop up live because I haven't done any content on this channel for almost a full week, maybe a little more than a week. I'm feeling a little bit better, just a little bit, but we're not going to focus on that. Today, we're going to focus on talking about our purpose and distractions. If you're new to Marlene Motivates, make sure you hit the like and you subscribe. You turn on your notifications so you don't miss any information, motivation, inspiration, positivity, life lesson, mindset shifting, so you don't miss any of it. So, welcome to every single one of you. I appreciate all of you, from my mods to my positive subscriber base, and all of it, and my channel members. Thank you so much. And as always, if you want to join membership, the links are always pinned to the top of every live stream. So let's get into today's topic. Let's see what we have. Hi, Miss Jackie. Good morning. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Welcome in. And yes, please hit the like as you enter. So, everybody, today we're going to be talking on the subject of our purpose. Okay? Don't forget your purpose. In this life, there's a lot of things that can make you feel that you have no purpose. You will walk around here lost and confused, sad, disrupted, all of those things, just because you're allowing a person who has made a choice to not walk in their purpose stop you from yours. And I'm telling you that based on experience. I was in a relationship for a long period of time. And what I was doing is I was trying to get them to see how wonderful they are, how wonderful they were as a person and a human being. But you can't make a person find their purpose. You can't make a person realize their value. You can't make a person love themselves. You can't make a person be their own friend. You have to allow a person to do that for themselves. We can be good people, but also at the same time, we cannot make a person believe in themselves. We can't give a person confidence. You can't give a person self-love. You can't give a person those things. Those are things that they have to possess on their own. We can help. We can elevate another, we can motivate someone, we can encourage somebody, but we cannot give a person the desire to be who they are made to be. Ask me how I know. Because I wasted many years of my life trying to get a person excited, get a person but to believe in themselves enough, and they just didn't. So you waste your time, your effort, your energy, your power, your light, and it's very frustrating. So never let a person get you in that position where you feel that you have to always constantly be what they already need to possess. Every woman and every man is responsible for their light, for their joy, and for their peace. We can't give anybody any of those things. All we can do is be supportive of what a person already is. Hey, realist. Peace to the chat. Me as well, Jackie. Me as well. And I hope you feel better. Everybody, if you could hit the like on coming in. Okay, let's get to today's topic. Don't forget your purpose. And in that statement, there are distractions, okay? There are distractions in this life. Don't think that you're just going to sail through life and there's not going to be things to get you off track from your purpose. Some things is just lifing, or just a part of the human or adult experience, or part of the experience as a woman or as a man. But there are other things, other distractions that come in the form of they try to get you off track from your purpose because your purpose is too bright. Your purpose makes them feel jealous. Let's talk about that. Let's pause on that for a moment. Some individuals, when they realize your light, when they see how bright you shine, when they see how beautiful your energy is, when they see how high you're vibrating, when they see the attention that you get, there are going to be individuals that are going to try to throw a wrench in your plans. They're going to try to discourage you. They're going to try to put you down. They're going to try to make you doubt yourself. They're going to try to get you to have seeds of doubt, even if all they get you to do is to doubt yourself. I wonder if I can do that. See, they've won. They've won already. See, and that's why it's so important every day you wake up for you to prepare your mind. It's a battle in this world. And there's people who that's exactly what they want, even if all they can do is get you to doubt yourself, get you to take your eyes off the target from what you're supposed to do and be, then they've won. Don't let them win. That's some people's purpose. They want to get you sidetracked. They want to get you all fearful about, oh, I don't think I can do it. I wonder. Don't let another person tell you who you are. You know who you are. It's important for us to constantly, consistently, or keep reminding myself, I can do it. I can do all things. I can do great things. I have potential. I'm smart. I'm intelligent. I'm courageous. I'm powerful. I'm a bright beam of light. We must put those seeds and drop them in our own mind. Encourage our own spirit. See, we have to be responsible for ourselves. If you're not in a good position, if you're not in the space of peace and joy and light, you're not being your own friend, you're not working in your purpose, the question is, why not? Why not? And we're not going to make excuses. We're not kids. We're grown women and men. See, when you value yourself, you'll look for the reason. You'll look for a solution as to why you're not doing X, Y, and Z. And you're not going to be pointing your fingers. You're not going to be blaming other people. No, we're not lazy people, motivators, are we? No, we're not lazy. We accept challenges. And we move past the distractions. That's what I wanted to say to every single one of you. Walk past the distractions and the distractors, I should say, as well. Because the distractors could be the people on your job. It could be your relative, it could be your spouse or significant other. It could be social media. Don't let distractions distracting people, low vibrational people, negative people, people who try to get you to doubt and to fear and to challenge yourself. I wonder and drop seeds of doubt in your mind. No, don't doubt yourself. I wanted to say this on this Monday morning. Don't doubt yourself. Hi, Maria. How are you doing? Welcome. Hey, Wellness. Yes, and they talk to you in a condescending tone. See, what people want is people can only do what you allow them. Just don't allow it. When you see someone is moving in a way or talking in a way or acting in a way, and you're like, I don't like that. So, as Realist says, you act accordingly. You move in a way, okay, I'm going to have to leave that person alone. I'm a person that I definitely will put people on a timeout, depending on what they've done. It could be either a timeout or it could be personally removed or you're blocked. But you have to do what you need to do so that you can have your peace. You can have your peace. That's essential in this life. Your peace is too valuable. You are too valuable. Don't let anybody stop you from being excellent, from being amazing, from just having joy in your heart. Don't let other people stop you from being phenomenal. Every single one of us is phenomenal. Okay? Every single one of us is phenomenal, but sometimes because of life and challenges and certain circumstances, we stop, we slow down, we give up when it's not the time. My spirit told me I didn't want to get up and do a live stream, but because I'm still not 100% in my health, but my spirit told me it's time to talk about this subject, about don't forget your purpose. Okay? I hope you're doing well, Maria. Hey, Blended Healing, how are you doing? Welcome. Happy Monday to everybody. If everybody could hit the like, I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, if we don't give ourselves praise, nobody will. Nobody. Remember, I'm responsible for me. I'm responsible for what I think. I'm responsible for what I do. I'm responsible for who I allow into my energy. I'm responsible for who I allow into my thoughts. See, you can remove all of that. Remember, everybody, we have choices to make every day. We have choice. Many, many choices. Yeah. Your peace can leave you in pieces if you don't take time for yourself. Sure will. We have to choose ourselves. Good morning, Eunice. How are you doing? Welcome in. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. I want to say this to all of you. If nobody has not told you today, you have a purpose. Yes, we all are children of light. But how much light we have in our life, how much light you feel, how much light you possess, how much energy you radiate, see, that part is up to you. You can be dim or you can be bright. You could have low energy or you can have high energy. And I had to understand that my energy has everything to do with the people around me. You ever notice that certain people, when they're around you, they make you just feel like you just want to go to sleep, or they make you feel like you want to tear your hair out because they stress you out so much. They're always bringing negativity and drama and all of these things. That's the reason why you have to pay attention to who you associate with. You have to pay attention to who you are talking to about your personal, your private, your thoughts, your hopes, and your dreams. Everybody doesn't deserve to know your hopes and your dreams. Everybody doesn't deserve you. Everybody doesn't deserve your time. When you start to learn to value yourself, you will move in a way that proves that. Certain relatives, certain people that you've known in the past, just because you know somebody, it doesn't mean they deserve to have access to you. They don't deserve to have access to you just because they know you, okay? And there's a lot of people, and they are the distraction, not other people, they. And when you remove yourself from their negative energy, from their complaining or competitive spirit, from their negativity and their lies and their drama, it's always some people, no matter what, they always have something going on that when you're around them, you just automatically get sucked down into this like rabbit hole, or you find yourself in this, you find yourself like they're a crab to try to take you down. They're a crab in the barrel. They try to bring you down. They're always draining. They're always complaining. They're always the problem. And until you remove them from your life, you will have their problems. You're never going to get to elevate until you remove yourself from their presence. And that can apply to anybody. It could be your sibling or your parent. It could be your child. It could even be your significant other. It could be anybody in your life. And it also can include social media. Y'all be careful out here. Be careful and be diligent about your energy. Pay attention and keep your eyes and your ears open. Just because a person may seem a certain way, look a certain way to other people, that doesn't mean that's who they are inside. That doesn't mean that they're the person that you really believe. There's a lot of characters out here. There's a lot of negativity. There's a lot of drama. And people know how to be really good at being a wolf in sheep's clothing. People know how to conceal their evil, but the energy doesn't lie. Even if they say they're one way and they're smiling, you can feel that energy and pay attention to it. So getting back on the topic, don't forget your purpose. Don't forget you have a purpose. You have a purpose. I wanted to remind somebody on this Monday as we start this new week. I have a purpose. You have a purpose. Don't let life, okay? Don't let life, don't let people, and don't let negativity stop you from your purpose. I know that there are so many things that we have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, the day-to-day, trying to provide for yourself, your family, just trying to maintain your mental health, trying to secure your strong spiritual connection and strength. It's a challenge. And a lot of people don't understand why you're doing X, Y, and Z. And they don't have to understand. And you don't have to explain. I say that all the time. You don't have to explain your value. You don't have to explain your light. You don't have to explain what you're doing. It's only a certain privileged people that get to really know, be on the inside track of how you feel, what you're doing, what you want. Those are special people. Don't just give away your time, your energy, your money, your what you're going through. Everybody doesn't deserve to know that. Everybody doesn't deserve to be around you. Because, like my mother used to always say, people come in for two reasons. They come in to sharpen you. So they come in and they encourage you, they celebrate you, they clap for you, they sharpen you. They're there for you. They support you. So either a person's going to come in and sharpen you, or a person's going to come in and dim you, darken you, take from you. So either a person is going to sharpen you or they're going to dull you. Pay attention. I hope someone is paying attention to this message on today. Don't let people dull you. Don't let people dull your vision. Dull what you think about yourself. People will have you thinking that you're nobody. You're ugly and you're stupid and you have zero talents. And especially relatives taking you for granted, taking your time, always wanting, having their hands out, both hands out, demanding. They want more, they want more, they want more. Or it could be the person you're in a relationship with. They want more, they want more. They're always asking, they want. But what is the last thing that you have received? Have you received anything? Now, I'm not a complaining person, but one thing that I have learned in my last few years of existence is when somebody shows up as a taker, you have to separate yourself from those individuals because they'll never stop. You give them 10%, they'll want the other 90%. And they're going to never stop until they drain you of everything. Then when you flop on your face, maybe if you're unalived, maybe you have nothing else to give. Now they'll move on to their next victim. Be aware. This message on this Monday, I didn't come to play any games with anybody. Do not let your relative, spouse, significant other, don't let friends, don't let your children, don't let people on social media distract you from your purpose. You know who you are. And if you're not in a good space right now at this moment, it's okay. Sometimes we have to take a break from society. We have to take a break from other people, a break from relationships, just so that we can sharpen our own self, so that we can rest and get our mental health together, so that we can build and plan for what we're supposed to do, so that we can look in front of us and remind our own self of our purpose. Remind yourself of your gifts and your talents. I want to say that to somebody. Remind yourself of your talent. You are a talented woman or a talented man. Most of the time, people in our lives never give us back that positive self-talk. They don't remind you of your light. They don't remind you of how beautiful, how smart, how strong, courageous. They don't remind you of your talents, and they don't tell you, I'm so proud of you. Keep on going. I believe in you. You can do anything. I'm here for you. What can I do for you? But most of the time, it's the opposite. All they'll do is keep, can you do this for me? Can you do this for me? Can you do this for me? I was in that for so many years. It's always, can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? Marlene, constantly calling my phone, texting me, wanting, having their hands out. And then the next thing, Marlene flops on her face. And what do I have? You could lose your shirt, you lose your job, your home, your everything, your dignity, your self-respect, your confidence, chasing behind people, trying to make other people happy, trying to buy friendships, trying to buy love, trying to be something that you're not, when these people, they take you for granted. Yep. And this is true, realists. Give a finger, they want an arm. The more you give to them is the more they'll take. Do not let people take your mental health. Do not let people cause you to be in homeless, cause you to lose all everything you have financially. You just because a person is asking you for money doesn't mean you have to give it. That's not your problem. Say, I'm sorry, but I can't help you. That's personal awareness. First, you got to put on your own oxygen mask. You got to take care of your own bills, your own responsibilities before you're trying to help somebody else. Don't let other people distract you from what you know you need to do. And it's not helping somebody if that person doesn't help themselves. That's a lesson that I had to learn. Just always giving people money, that's not helping people. And we get off track from what we're supposed to do in this life. See, helping somebody is you're putting them in the position to take care of themselves. That's like teaching somebody how to fish. Of course, you're going to feed them the rest of their life. You teach them a tool. You guide them in some way. You elevate them mentally and intellectually. You encourage them, or you remind people of their worth. When you give people those type of gifts, you're giving them something that will last forever. But just reaching your hand in your pocket and taking out some money, maybe that will help somebody sometimes because of a person's situation, but don't feel like you have to do that all the time. Be aware. Okay. And a lot of people, once you stop being that their bank, their bail bonds, their whatever it is that you were doing for them financially, paying their rent or mortgage or phone bill, light bill, whatever. Now they hate you, and it's okay. Let them go. They weren't supposed to be there anyways. Don't let people distract you from your purpose. There's a lot of people who are distracting and they always have something going on. Have you ever noticed the individuals that they always have something going on? They're always, oh, this is this and it's that and it's this and it's that and this person. Oh, and you know, they're always complaining. There's always an issue. There's always drama in their life. But that's because they choose to have drama in their life and they choose to do nothing about it. If you do what you've always done, you're going to get what you've always had. Take that from me because that was me for a long time. If you're having the same situation over and over again and you never make changes to why that's happening to you, you'll always be in that position. So that's not your responsibility to fix other people. It's not your responsibility to bail people out and to fix them. It's not your responsibility to make other people happy and to do this or that for them. It's not your responsibility. You don't have to tell them what you have going on and how is your life. No. Do not let these people make you feel that they have some sort of, deserving. They deserve to know. They deserve to get. And when it comes to relatives or friends or certain people in our lives, we'll feel like we have to do things for them. And that's a distraction. You don't have to do anything for anybody. When you're dealing with adults, people who are in a healthy mindset, they can ask you, but a good friend, a person who really loves you, will be understanding that you need a break, especially when you're going through something. Maybe you don't feel good, maybe whatever the situation that you're going through. See, it's a two-way street when it comes to relationships motivators. And don't be like me. Don't always look to to be the source of people's love. You feel like you're doing such a good deed. You're such a good person. I'm so giving and I'm so kind. When all you're doing is being taken advantage of. Be aware, motivators. Just because you're nice and you're kind and you'll give everything you have, you'll give your time, you sacrifice, you're a good person, you're supportive, you love them, you're understanding, and they don't care. All they'll do is demand more. I want more. I want more. And the more you give, it's like you're not doing anything. They don't even barely say thank you. If they say thank you, it's just like, thanks. Or if you just, oh, well, you had it. I don't understand. Why can't you do it? You have it. See, that then you have people like that they're not appreciative. There's zero gratitude. They don't appreciate your friendship. They don't appreciate your love. No, don't do that. That will get you off track from your purpose. When you're around people who don't appreciate you, it brings this negativity. It brings like this darkness, this dark energy around you, and you don't need that. Okay? You don't need it. Let's see. What did I miss? Absolutely, Eunice. Absolutely. Yes, realist. I always say some folks only understand ignorance. Yes, because that's who they are. That is who they are. And they've made a choice to be ignorant. They've made a choice to be low vibrational. They've made a choice to not deal with their issues. They've made a choice to point fingers at other people and never assume their own responsibility. They take zero accountability. It's always somebody else's fault. When, like my dad used to always say, when you point a finger at somebody else and say they're doing X, Y, and Z, also look at the fingers that are pointed back at yourself. Sometimes when we're finding fault about one or two issues in one person, really, what are the issues that we personally have? So instead of worrying about other people and what they think and what they're doing, take some time for some self-reflection. I'm all about that. Having the self-talk. I'm a firm believer in the self-talk. It has been revolutionary. It has completely shifted my life. Taking the time to have self-reflection. I have the conversations with myself. I encourage myself. I have a whole party with myself. I get myself hyped up because I'm my own best friend. And I want to say that to every single one of you, whether you are in that position and you are your very best friend, or you're learning, you're in the journey of learning how to be your own best friend. Wherever you are in the journey of your life, keep at it. The journey to love yourself, it's ever changing, it's ever growing, it evolves. Okay? It evolves. Some days you're going to feel good and strong and positive, and you're just going to feel a glow. And other days you won't want to get out of the bed. And that's where you have to lean on other people who you have in your positive circle of love. And they're there for you for everything. They'll give you the reminders of your power and your light and your gifts and your talents. You have to have people like that in your life. If you only have people in your life that are takers and users and complainers, you will fall flat on your face. You must have representatives of love and support and loyalty and kindness in your life, or you will fall flat on your face. You will constantly be discouraged. You can't only be the source of love. You have to have other people who will love you when you don't love yourself. And I'm speaking because I know that. Coming from that space of not knowing my worth, not knowing my power, not knowing my light, not knowing I can do things. You have to have people who will encourage you, who will motivate you, who will remind you when you are lacking. when your mental health is in a good position. You have to have people who will remind you, who will encourage you, who will support you. You must. See, it's something that's not optional. You must love yourself. You must get focused. You must stand up every day. And it's all about the way you talk to yourself. See, sometimes the way we talk to ourselves is not a good thing. I know I've done it many times. I'll tell myself, "Oh, that's dumb," or not anymore. But I used to tell myself, "Oh, you're stupid. That's dumb. Why can't you do anything right?" See, when you talk to yourself in a negative way, you're going to feel negative. So I had to learn to mindset shift and change my self narrative, change the way you talk to yourself, change the people who talk to you in a way that makes you feel less than. That completely changed and shifted my life when I removed people out of my life that did not talk to me with respect, that didn't encourage me. It was always about them. They were always taking from me. When I was the person, I had to learn to give birth to my promises. I had to learn to get focused. I had to learn to stop allowing other people to distract me. I had to stop listening to people who don't know, they don't know nothing. They don't have nothing. They're lazy, they're controlling, they're jealous. Why are you allowing those people to control your mind, control your finances, control you? You got to remove yourself from those people and be around people who bring about light and peace and joy and understanding, and they're compassionate. Though that's what you need in your life. Good morning, Miss Tamika. How are you doing? Happy Monday. Don't let these people stop you from your purpose. And they will if you let them. If you let people, they will bring you down. They will sabotage your success. They will make you feel like you're nothing. And that's exactly what they want. See, don't think that people don't look at you and don't see your light, don't see your elevation, don't see what you can do, don't see your potential. Most of the time, people see that. They want to stamp it out. They want to get you distracted. They want to break you down. They want to make you feel less than. That's what they want. See, then they will win. But no matter what other people say, and the ones that try to drop the seeds of doubt, oh, that won't work, or that's stupid. I had that many, many times. People told me, motivation. Who wants to hear motivation? That will never work. Who would want you as a counselor? You know? So when people try to chip away at your character, they try to drop seeds of doubt inside of you, try to make you feel like, who are you to believe in yourself? Who are you to be confident? Who are you to shift your life? Who are you to start a whole new life? Who are you? And that's where you tell them, I'm a bright beam of light. That's who I am. I'm God's child. That's who I am. I love myself. That's who I am. See, once you realize who you are, what you can do, know your gifts and your talents, know who you belong to, and have good people in your life. Now, unfortunately, sometimes the people that we've known for many, many years are not good people. They're people, they're human, you know, and every human makes mistakes, but you got to get away from people who are takers. You got to get away from people who are users. And all they want is to drain you financially, mentally, spiritually, physically, sexually. All they want is to use you. Be aware of that. Not everybody comes in your life, you know, being who they say they are. You have to pay attention, open your eyes, use your intuition, Watch their actions, and then you'll know. Then you will know. And I'm telling you, it sets you free when you allow yourself to believe who a person is when they show up, how their energy shows up, how their talk shows up. Have you ever seen the people who they give the double talk? They say they're one thing and then it's another. Or they like to, give the backhanded compliment. Oh, you could do that if you were this, or you could do that if this, or if that, or if you were taller, or this or this, or if you have more money and that won't work, or you think you're smarter than your sister or your cousin, or if you were only younger, or this, and if you had this, and there's always going to be people who are going to try to drop the seeds of doubt inside of you, because they already know your value. They already know your light. They already know that you can do great things. They see it, but they don't want you to win. They want you to listen and doubt and give into fear and say, they're right, or whatever. Don't let those low vibrational people take you down, because that's what they'll do. And I was a victim of it for many, many years, from relative, from a romantic relationship. I let them stop me from my potential. I let them, because I didn't believe in myself yet. I didn't know me. I didn't know that while, I care for them, while I loved them, I had to remember that you have to have your own life. You have to have your own promises. You have to have your own hopes. You have to have your own dreams. You have to have your own reason why you get up every single day. Have you found that motivators, family? Do you have that reason? Why do you exist? What's your talent? And then the follow up. How are you living your life now knowing that? That has been a big instrument to my change in my life. Is now that I know about my talents, now I know about my gifts, now I know about who I am, now I know about my backstory. What am I going to do in this life in order to use my life to the best extent possible? Don't let people in this life, in this world, on social media, in your real life, with your relative, either your current or your past relationships, friends, relatives, all the people that you know, don't let other people stop you from being who you deserve to be. Smart, strong, courageous, valuable, talented. You have to speak that over your life. I'm talented. I'm blessed. I have certain gifts. This is my gift and I'm going to use it. So walk in that purpose. Stand on that today. Stand on that strength. Stand on and have courage. Face it. Face your talent and say, this is my talent and I'm going to use it. Don't let other people try to get you to doubt. I wonder if that's a good talent. When other people say, oh, that's not a talent, that's stupid. Anybody can do that. Don't let other people get you outside of what you know you want to do. You got to know who you are. You got to know what you're capable of. And don't let anybody stop you from that. Yes, Real. I hate shade. I hate shade. I hate when you're down and people want to kick you when you're down, kick you when you're hurting, kick you when you're grieving, kick you when you're struggling financially, kick you when you're just sad, kick you when you have some mental health problems, when you just feel sad, or lonely, or you're just going through something, or you're just trying to stand up, stand strong that day, even though you don't feel strong, it's hard. And there's a lot of people who they know when you're going through something, and they're going to try, they're going to attempt, but don't allow the weak minded to get you down. You got to work on your own mindset, and you got to shift out all of don't let people into your personal circle. There's certain there's a certain space that I will never ever allow certain people to get close to me. There's certain spaces from now on for the rest of my life. This is only a space for me and my higher power. Nobody can get into this. This space belongs to me and God. You can't get in here. Be aware. See, if you're not encouraged, if you're not elevating, if you're not reading, if you're not pouring into yourself, you're not meditating, you're not taking time to refocus and reshift, you're not taking care of yourself, that's up to us. That's nobody else's responsibility to make sure you're rested and you're this and you're that. That's where setting boundaries comes in. That's where saying no comes in. That no. Nobody can get into the space that belongs to me and God from now on. I'll never let that happen again. I'll never let myself get to a space where I was dependent on them for my power and my light. I was dependent on them for my confidence. I was dependent on them for love. I was dependent on them to be supportive. No, that's my job. That's my responsibility. Be aware. Be aware. Never, ever again. Remember to work on yourself, work on your inside, work on your light, work on anything. If you got something and it's like irritating you and nagging you, work on it, fix it, heal it. You deserve that. I wanted to say that to anything you want in this life, anything you want to do, you can do it. Whether people around you believe in you, believe in it, it doesn't matter. What is given to you is given to you. And that's it. What's meant to be for you is meant to be for you. Nobody can take that away. Yeah, it's like they couldn't ever see themselves in our shoes, and they can't, you know? It's like, for me personally, I feel like it's a woman thinking that they can understand how a man feels. And the same thing. It's like a woman, a man trying to understand how a woman feels. It's impossible, because I don't know what goes through a man's mind. I don't know what a man experiences, and vice versa. A man can't understand what a woman experiences. But what we can do is be respectful of one another. And if you have people in your life and they don't want to respect you, there's the door. Stop making excuses for them, for their weak-mindedness, for their lack of care and concern and compassion and love for you and understanding. You don't have to settle. You don't have to wait around for them to grow up. No, I'm waiting for you to grow up. I'm waiting for you to be what I need. No, either you are or you aren't, and there's the door. Bye. I have no time. I have no time. I have no time for no Build-A-Bears. I don't do any projects over here. You have to come correct, come capable, mature, understanding, compassionate, reasonable, hardworking. You have to already possess those things. I'm not having no projects, no Build-A-Bears. I'm done with that. That stuff is for kids. Done. Yes, you are the best one who can make life best for you. for you. Know that. Hi, Colton. Remember that. And I wanted to say that to every single one of you. No, I know every single one of us goes through something. Every single one of us. Every single one of you. I know there's something going on right now in your life. Some burden, some hurt, some sadness, some drama, some whatever. Don't let the problem, don't let the distractions, don't let life stop you from loving yourself. Don't let people stop you from loving yourself. Don't let your circumstance stop you from knowing you're valuable. Things happen. People happen. You find out who people really are. And then you have to have enough courage to say, I don't deserve that. Be aware. Believe in your light. Believe in the promises that are meant to be for you. I wanted to say that for somebody who needs to hear it. I remember my mentor told me this a few weeks ago. Believe in the promises that are made for you. Do you know your promises? Do you know what you're supposed to do? Are you allowing yourself to believe that that's even possible? See, for a long time, I would put it in my mind like, oh, I would diminish it. I would, oh, I don't know. I don't think so, because we don't want to put in the work. We don't want to believe in it. We don't want to have the confidence and the courage. We don't want to put the actions behind it. We've procrastinated. We've allowed life and, hesitation, procrastination, laziness, all of it, life and hurt and challenges and drama. Mm-mm. No more. No more. I want you all to know that there's promises that are made for every single person. Do you know that? You know there's a promise with your name on it. A promise with your gift, with your goal, with your blessing, with your light on it. It's inscribed right on you, but you got to download it. You got to work on it. Work on your craft. Work on the quality of you. When I learned that you have things, but it's just been, you've dummied it down. You've quieted it. But then now it's up to you. Now, when you realize who you are, what you can do, your light and your gifts, and you start smiling and your confidence goes up, and you start meeting new people and you find peace and healing and joy and light. And yeah, all of those things are right there for you. I want you all to know light is there for you. Joy is there for you. Promises, hopes, it's all there for you. But you got to work hard to keep it. You got to stay consistent, stay vigilant, and make sure you surround yourself with people who are going to encourage you to constantly be who you deserve to be. You deserve to be great. You deserve to be strong. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be a bright beam of light. I'm Marlene of Marlene Motivates, and you've tuned into your Motivated Daily. Thank you all so much for tuning in to today's podcast episode. I appreciate every single one of you. Be encouraged, be inspired, and be yourself. Shout out to all my amazing mods. If you see any of my mods in blue, check out their channels. They're awesome. And shout out to all my amazing channel members. Thank you so much for your support month in and month out. Of course, if you want to join my membership, you're always welcome. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life. If you have been watching this far, make sure you have hit the like and subscribe. Leave me a comment in the comment section below.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? I forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Ooh,
Don't give up, fam. Keep your head up, motivators family, and I'll see you guys on the next one.